Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 161. Page 161, and today is our lesson number 73. Page number 161, problem number 69. Let's take a look at it. It says in a coordinate plane, a circle has center 2 and -3 and passes through the point 5 and 0. What's the area of the circle? That's all. So here's your coordinate system. It has a 69 circle with center 2 and -3. Alright, so 2 and -3. 2, 1, 2 and -3. 1, 2, 3. Right there is the center. Let's call it C. And it passes through 5 and 0. 3, 4, 5 and 0 right here. Let's call it point A, 5 and 0. Now this distance that we have here from C to A, it's actually the radius of the circle, because it's sitting at a center. I'm not going to do it over there because I'm going to mess it up. It's sitting at a center, and then we are told that it passes through a point. This is our point A, and it's sitting at the center. So if this is sitting at the center and passes through point A, this distance from A to C is the radius of the circle. And if you can somehow figure out that distance, the radius, the rest is downhill, because they just want the area of the circle. So let's do it then. Let's extend this out. Extend this out. This point here, let's call it point B. Point B has the same y coordinate as point C. Point C has a y coordinate of -3. 2 and -3. Point B will have the same y coordinate because I drew a parallel line. C to CB, the line CB is parallel to x-axis. Line CB is parallel to x-axis. Therefore, it will have the same y coordinate as point C. So it's -3. And it will have the same x coordinate as point A, 5 and -3. It's just a matter of figuring out the radius. So let's find out the distance from B to C. B to C is the difference in their x coordinate, 5 minus 2, which is 3. 5 minus 2, which is 3. And distance from A to B is, well, A, the y coordinate is 0, B, the y coordinate is -3, so that distance is also 3. So this distance turns out to be 3, and so does this distance. It turns out to be an isosceles triangle. It's 0 minus a 3, which is also 3. So all we have to do is use the Pythagorean theorem and figure out the r. So r squared equals 3 squared plus the 3 squared. 9 plus 9 is 18. That's our r squared. And area of the circle is simply pi r squared. We already know what r squared is, 18. So it's just 18 times pi, or if you like, 18 pi. That's it. That's all there was. 18 pi is the answer. Want to do one more? Oh, let's do one more. Number 70. That's it. We're done with this guy. I'll give you 5 seconds. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. It's just a habit. Number 70. Number 70, the very last problem on that page. It says the number of cars passing on a certain stretch of highway at any given time is given by this formula here. 20 times L times D over 600 plus S squared. So your N is the number of cars. Your L is the number of lanes in the highway. D is the length of the highway. Now this is where you have to pay attention. The length of the highway is given in feet. And finally, the S here is the average speed. And they give us the value of all the variables. They just want to figure out what n is. It's very simple. Just plug in the values. So they tell you that D is half a mile. This is half a mile. This is where it gets tricky, because D is to be expressed in feet. Here they give us in miles. So we'll have to convert this half a mile into feet, otherwise we'll get the wrong answer. With this formula here, D is expressed in feet. We can't put in miles here. They also tell us that the highway has 2 lanes. And the average speed is 40 miles per hour. So let's just plug everything in. So it's 20 times L, which is 2, times D, which is half a mile. So it's half times the number of feet in a mile, which is 5280. 5280. I shouldn't have put all of this in here. Let me start from a little bit here so that I have to erase that. So n equals 20 times L, which is 2 lane highway, and the distance is half a mile, and each mile has 50 to 80 feet. So that's our top. The bottom is 600 plus S squared, and S is 40. So it's 40 squared. And it's just a matter of doing it out. And if you get the wrong answer from this point on, then it's just a matter of carelessness. There's nothing to it actually. Carelessness will be the only reason why you will get it wrong. So 2 times a half, that 2 cancels out. And here we end up at 20 times 50 to 80. 20 times 50 to 80. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like that for the time being until we figure out what happens at the bottom. Now 40 squared, 4 squared is 16. 16 with 2 zeros is going to be 1600. 1600 plus a 600. 16 plus 6, 16 plus 4 is 20, so it's going to be 2200. 2200. That's what you should get at the bottom, 2200. One more time. 40 squared, 40 times 40, which is 1600. And then we have another 600 plus the 600. That's where we get our 2200. So that's it. Now it's a matter of chopping everything down. Again, because we have the flair for the dramatics, we change the color to red. Here we go. I see 2 zeros here, I have 2 zeros here. So if you were to divide the top and bottom by 100, we can get rid of the zeros. That 0 is gone, that 0 is gone. Let's divide 22 by 2, so we can get rid of this 2, and this 22 becomes 11. So now we have to simply figure out what is 528 divided by 11. 528 divided by 11, which I'm going to do it here. I'm going to do it here because otherwise it's going to get too crowded there. 52.8 divided by 11. Let's do it together, shall we? How many 11 in a 5? 5 has no 11. That's a 0. That 5 goes and joins this guy, it becomes 52. How many 11 in 52? 52 does not have 5 11s because 5 11s would have been 55. 52 has 4 11s. 4 11s are 44. 44. 44. 52 minus 44 is 8. And that 8 goes and joins this guy, becomes 88. 88 divided by 11 is 8. Voila, that's your answer, 48. 48 is our answer. That's it. And that is the letter number D. Answer is D. And that's all there is to it. You just have to stay calm, collected, cool. Don't get nervous, don't get excited. That's where you lose your concentration. You understand? You have to do it the entire exam. You have to take it calmly, collectedly, and with concentration. But the concentration comes by being calm and collected. You understand? I don't know why I had the urge to actually close with a sermon, but anyway, Amen.